Hello there, this is Will, and I'm going to do like a mock exam situation. First, I'm going to look to pages 232 in your book, and I'm going to do, I think it's questions 2, 3, and 4. Then I will go to um, pages 223, and that will be pages 2, 3, or questions 2, 3, and 4 as well. And then I'm going to go to page 299, and I'm going to do questions 2, 3, and 4. I'm not going to do any analogies in this video, but you will have them on your exam to be sure. Okay, so let's just suppose that we're given so this is going to be uh, page 232. This is going to be 2, 3, and 4 um, as exercises. So suppose we're just given the Moodin figure here. So this will be EAA 1. 3 is going to be IAO. That'll be 3. And then 4 will be OEO. OEO. And then that'll be 4. OEO 4. We're going to test the validity of these using the rules. So I've already done a video going over the rules. I'm not going to reiterate the rules here. I'm just going to try to work the problem. So I'm just going to letter my premises as an organizational technique, and since I know the Moodin figure, I'll say all S is P is the conclusion, and that means the P is up here in the premise A here. So this is going to be no. It's a figure 1, so no M is P, and the next one will be all S is M. Right. Now I'm just going to think about this here. Do we have 3 terms? Yes, we do. Do we have the middle of the term distributed in one premise? Right there. One premise is negative, and the conclusion is not negative, so this is a negative premise, okay, without negative conclusion. That's a fallacy. Okay, so that's 1. Let's see here. Do we have 2 universal premises and a particular conclusion? Nope. The S distributes here in the conclusion, and it distributes here, so we don't have illicit minor, and the P doesn't distribute, so that doesn't matter. We have 3 terms. I think that does it as far as fallacies go. I think that's the only one. All right, this was number 2. Let's just move quickly to number 3. All right, so this is going to be a figure of 3, so I'm just going to, let's see here. Conclusion is going to be sum S is not P, is not P. All right, so that, and this is going to be a figure 3, so I know my M's are going to be over here on the left-hand side, so that's going to be sum M is P. And then the bottom one's going to be all M is S, right? And so let's see, we got 3 terms, so that's fine. The middle term distributes right here, so that's fine. The P distributes in the conclusion, but it does not distribute there, so that's illicit. This illicit major, so that's definitely invalid. So I don't want to forget to write invalid, so these are invalid. Definitely do not forget to write invalid. So that's invalid. Let's see here. We do have a negative conclusion without a negative premise. That's for another day to talk about, but that looks like it's the only fallacy it commits there. Okay, so let's move on to number 4 quickly. Okay, so number 4. I'm just gonna kind of label my premises here, A, B. So the conclusion is sum S is not P, and that means that this is a figure 4, so I know one M will be over here. So sum P is not M, and so we know sum P is, I'm going to erase that and start all over. I don't like the way that looks. Okay, so sum, what figure was that, 4? So sum P is not M, right? And then no M is S. All right, well, we can already look at this and see that we're going to have a problem here. So P distributes here, it does not distribute here, so that's illicit major. We also have 2 negative premises, so that's 2 negative premises. And then we're not drawing a particular conclusion from 2 universals. We have 3 terms. The middle term distributes right here. Yep, that looks like it does it. So just going to move down here now. So we're going to go over to page 232, and we're going to do problems 2, 3, and 4 very quickly. Let me just find, oh, sorry, I said 232, but what I really meant was 223. 223. All right, so number 2, we'll just start with the mood in the figure. The mood in the figure is what we'll start with, so that'll be E, I, and O. All right, so we'll start with E, I, and O as the figure, and that's an EIO 2, and that is on page 223. It is problem number 2, and we're just supposed to test its validity using a Venn diagram. So, you know, I don't have much to work with here, just the mood and figure, so I'm going to use my knowledge. So I'm just going to label this A and B, and I'm going to say this is a figure 2, so I know that the M's are both on this side. So I'm going to go no P is M, right? And then I'm going to go sum S is M, and then sum S is not P, right? See how I did that? So I'm going to try to draw a circle here. Oh, that was a nice, oh, hey, nice circle, nice circle. All right, so I'm going to label this S, P, and M here, and I'm going to diagram the universal premise first. I'm going to start with no P's are M's, so no P's are M's. Let's just color this in. No P or M, okay. And then our next premise is going to be sum S is an M. So I'm looking here at the circle of S's, and then I'm going to look here at the circle of M. So sum S is M can go right here. And then the conclusion is sum S is not P. Well, here are the S's, and here are the P's, and sum S is not a P, so I'm going to have to say that this is valid, you know, based on the diagram alone. So let's go to number 3. We're given the mood and figure, that's OAO 3, and I'm going to just start here by labeling my premises, and draw a line here. OAO 3, so that means my conclusion is sum S is not P, and since it's a 3 figure, I know my M's will be over here on this side, so sum M is not P, right? All M is S. Sorry, I had a lapse there for a minute, and now I'm going to try to diagram it. So, all right, all right. So I'm going to label this S, P, and M. I'm going to diagram the universal premise first. So all M is S. So all M is S. Huh. So I gotta delete these. All M's. All M's are S's, so the only M's that exist in the universe now are in fact S's. Yep. And let's see, what's the next premise I'm going to do? So that's going to be which one? That'll be sum M is not P. So sum M is not P. So I got to mark that right there. All right, and the conclusion is sum S is not a P. Oh, wait a minute. Did we just do this? No, we didn't. We didn't do this. Okay. Well, this looks valid, right? So we have an S right here. We have an S right here that is not in the P. So this looks valid. Man, I hope these are not the same thing. Jeez. All right, so let's do number 4. Do number 4 over here, and I'll just label my premises real quick. Whoops. All right, and number 4 is AOO. So that's an AOO4. So I know that the conclusion is going to be sum S is not P. And since this is a figure 4 syllogism, I know my M, one M will be over here. So all P are M, and then sum M is not S. Yep, that's right. Sum S is not P. All right, so now I'm just going to diagram this here. So I'll draw some circles. All right, and label this S, P, and M. I'm going to diagram the universal first, so all P are M. Yeah, let's diagram this. All right, let's see what's next here. Next one is sum M is not S, so sum M is not S. Wow, so I can draw this over here, or I can draw this over here, and I don't know where it goes, so what do? I put it on the line. Sum M is not an S. Alright, so what does that mean? The conclusion is sum S is not P. Well, this is going to be invalid, because you can see by the diagram that sum S is not a P does not follow from the picture. For sum S is not P to be in this picture, you would need sum S over here or in here. Oops. Gosh. You'd need sum S over here or over here that's not a P, or even, I think even on the line would be fine, like either here, here, or here, and we just don't have that, so that's why this is invalid. So let's go on to the next part. Okay, now we're going to do 299, exercise on page 299, and we're going to do 2, 3, and 4 again. So I'm just going to write 2 here. This is either Iran will raise the price of oil, or Libya raises the price of oil. So I'm gonna symbolize that as I or L, and I'm gonna draw parentheses around it. All right, number 3, Iran and Libya both raised the price of oil. Well, instead of writing it out again, I'm just gonna do our little dot here. All right, number 4 is Iran and Libya do not both raise the price of oil. So I think we're gonna do it like this. And then number 5, just for good measure, let's see what that says. Iran and Libya both do not raise the price of oil. So I think that's going to be something like this. All right. Now, if we assume that I is always true and L is always false, can we determine the truth value of these four statements? Well, the first one would obviously be true, right? Because a true, a true and a false, a true or false is true, right? Um, the I and L, both of those have to be true for the statement to be true. So this one would be false. Now this one, now 3 is just like 4 except that it's negated, so we know that this part is false. But then once we negate it, it becomes true, right? And then here, this is just going to be false because L is always false, but then it's true. So this is true because of the negation, and then this one is always true, but then it's negated to always being false, and you need both of them to be true, which is not, so this becomes false as well. So a true, a false, a true, and a true false. And that is just a good little exam workout. Good luck on the exam.